Hey, Patriots Nation! We're back with another exclusive update on everything happening in New England. Before we jump in, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the like button so you never miss any breaking Patriots news. The NFL world is shaking, and fans of the Patriots are holding their breath as whispers spread that Stefon Diggs, one of the most electrifying wide receivers in recent memory, might be leaving New England. Rumors have been circulating for weeks, but the intensity has reached a fever pitch, suggesting that a seismic shift could be imminent. Diggs has been a cornerstone for the Patriots' passing game, a player whose ability to create separation, make contested catches, and turn seemingly routine plays into highlight reels has made him a household name. Speculation is rampant that his departure could be linked to contract negotiations, disagreements with the front office, or even a desire to chase a championship with another team. The NFL landscape is notoriously volatile, and nothing is ever guaranteed, but the mere possibility of Diggs walking away has left fans, analysts, and insiders alike scrambling to predict the fallout. Conversations on social media platforms, from Twitter to fan forums, are filled with a mix of disbelief, anger, and cautious optimism for what might come next, fueling an atmosphere of uncertainty around the Patriots' future offensive identity. The implications of Diggs' potential exit are staggering, not just for New England, but for the entire league. If the Patriots lose a receiver of his caliber, it could trigger a domino effect of trades, free agent signings, and strategic adjustments. Teams that have been quietly monitoring New England's situation might suddenly see an opportunity to acquire a proven talent capable of transforming their passing attack overnight. Analysts speculate that several teams with cap space and playoff ambitions could enter the fray, each calculating how Diggs' skill set would fit into their offensive schemes. The Patriots, meanwhile, would face a challenge of monumental proportions, needing to identify not only a replacement on the field, but also a leader in the locker room. Diggs' departure could signal a philosophical shift in the organization, hinting at a future that prioritizes youth, cap management, or even a rebuild. The rumor mills continue to churn, with insiders teasing that an announcement could come sooner rather than later, leaving fans bracing for what may be one of the most dramatic roster moves of the decade. What adds fuel to this wildfire of speculation is Diggs' recent interactions with teammates and coaches. Observers point to subtle changes in demeanor, cryptic social media posts, and an apparent distance from team activities as hints that all may not be well behind the scenes. While the Patriots have maintained a public posture of unity, insiders claim there have been private tensions regarding play calling, target distribution, and a long-term vision for the offense. Some suggest that Diggs has been quietly exploring opportunities elsewhere, gauging interest from teams that can offer him a more prominent role, championship prospects, or even a more favorable financial arrangement. Every practice, every snap, every sideline interaction is being analyzed by fans hungry for clues, creating an environment where even the smallest gesture can be interpreted as confirmation of his impending exit. In the age of 24-hour sports news and instant commentary, the narrative builds itself, and the Patriots find themselves in the eye of a storm whose ultimate outcome remains shrouded in mystery. The ripple effects of Diggs leaving extend far beyond XS and OS. They touch the hearts of fans who have invested emotionally in the Patriots' identity. From fantasy football managers to lifelong supporters, the prospect of losing such a dynamic talent reshapes expectations for the coming seasons. For a franchise that has prided itself on consistency, discipline, and a meticulous approach to team building, the news represents a challenge to the very culture that has defined the organization for decades. The rumor also reignites debates about player loyalty, front office strategy, and the delicate balance between individual ambition and team success. Every sports talk show, podcast, and social media thread is abuzz with speculation about which team Diggs could land with, whether the Patriots can recoup value through trade assets, and how the quarterback-receiver connection that has thrilled fans might be rebuilt from scratch. In short, the potential departure of Diggs is more than a personnel decision. It is a narrative moment that captures the uncertainty, drama, and human drama that makes professional sports so compelling. As the NFL rumor machine accelerates, Insiders hint that there are multiple pathways for Diggs' next chapter. One possibility sees him joining a team with a quarterback known for deep throws, someone whose style could complement his explosive ability to stretch the field. Another scenario involves a franchise looking to shake up its receiving core entirely, betting on Diggs' leadership and playmaking skills to elevate younger players. Financial considerations play a huge role, as the structure of contracts, incentives, and cap space will inevitably shape the destination. Fans speculate endlessly, weighing which cities would benefit most from his presence, which offenses could adapt, and which playoff runs could suddenly become realistic. Meanwhile, the Patriots front office reportedly remains in a quiet but intense period of deliberation, weighing the risks and rewards of keeping Diggs versus allowing him to walk. Every report, every leak, every cryptic quote adds layers to the suspense, turning this potential departure into a story that feels like a blockbuster drama rather than a routine roster update. No matter how the situation unfolds, one thing is clear. The possibility of Stefon Diggs leaving the Patriots has sent shockwaves through the NFL ecosystem. Analysts, commentators, and fans are all speculating, imagining the scenarios, and preparing for an outcome that could redefine the league's balance of power. The uncertainty fuels conversation, ratings, and debate as everyone attempts to predict where this star receiver might land, how the Patriots will respond, and what the long-term implications might be. From a media perspective, it is a story that writes itself. A superstar potentially departing a historic franchise, leaving questions about leadership, offensive identity, and team culture in its wake. Rumors of this magnitude are rare, and the intensity of the speculation ensures that the narrative will dominate headlines, social feeds, and locker room gossip for weeks, if not months. The Patriots, Diggs, and the league as a whole now occupy a shared space of anticipation and tension, and the world watches closely, aware that when a player of his stature moves, it is never just a simple transaction. The speculation around Stefon Diggs' next destination is already igniting wild debates among fans and analysts alike. One theory gaining traction is that a team with a young, ascending quarterback could be the ideal landing spot, a place where Diggs' elite route running and field-stretching ability would instantly elevate the passing attack. Executives are rumored to be weighing the long-term implications, calculating how acquiring a player of his caliber could change their playoff trajectory, fan engagement, and even merchandising revenue. There is also the consideration of chemistry. A receiver of Diggs' experience and skill can transform not only a passing game, but the entire locker room, providing mentorship to younger players while demanding accountability and excellence. Fans imagine highlight reels of sideline catches, deep touchdowns, and third-down conversions in new stadiums across the country, as speculation turns to anticipation. Each rumor brings with it a cascade of counter-rumors, with analysts pointing to cap space, coaching styles, and team needs as determining factors. The NFL landscape is a chessboard, and the movement of a single piece like Diggs could prompt a series of responses, from trade acquisitions to unexpected free agent signings, all while keeping the world guessing. One of the most intriguing aspects of this rumor is the financial calculus behind any potential move. Diggs is among the league's top receivers, and his value is reflected not just in his production, but in his marketability, drawing fans to stadiums, television broadcasts, and social media platforms. Teams considering his acquisition must balance the desire to compete immediately with the constraints of salary caps, rookie contracts, and existing player commitments. Speculation suggests that several franchises with cap flexibility could be positioning themselves strategically, waiting for the Patriots to make a formal announcement before making their move. There's also the human element. Diggs' own priorities, from family considerations to championship aspirations, factor heavily into the decision. Analysts suggest that his potential departure could trigger a cascade of negotiations across the league, with teams ready to pivot at a moment's notice. Every rumor, every insider leak, and every cryptic quote from coaches or front office personnel adds to the intrigue, creating a narrative that is part drama, part strategy, and entirely compelling for fans who live for NFL news. Beyond the numbers and strategy, the human drama surrounding Diggs' possible exit is already captivating the media. Observers have pointed out subtle shifts in his interactions with teammates and coaches, moments that may or may not signal his intentions. Every practice, every sideline gesture, every interview is dissected and analyzed, feeding the rumor mill with new layers of speculation. Sports journalists and commentators are offering theories ranging from long-term dissatisfaction with offensive schemes to a desire for a fresh challenge. With each theory, finding passionate support among fanbases hungry for insight. Social media platforms amplify the frenzy, with viral clips, fan polls, and heated debates dominating timelines. This environment of conjecture makes it difficult to separate fact from fiction, yet also keeps the story alive, dynamic, and endlessly engaging. The anticipation is part of the spectacle, as fans simultaneously hope for a blockbuster acquisition and fear losing a player who has become integral to their team's identity. In this way, the rumor itself becomes a spectacle, a story that transcends the field and speaks to the passions, loyalties, and imaginations of the NFL audience. Meanwhile, the Patriots front office reportedly remains tight-lipped, navigating the delicate balance between transparency and strategy. Sources suggest that internal discussions have focused on potential trade packages, draft compensation, and the search for a replacement capable of maintaining offensive continuity. The organization's approach reflects a high-stakes gamble. Keeping Diggs might preserve star power, but could strain relationships or cap flexibility, while allowing him to leave could open opportunities for younger talent or strategic acquisitions. Rumors hint that multiple teams have already expressed preliminary interest, exploring the possibility of swapping draft picks or players to secure a deal that satisfies all parties. Analysts speculate endlessly about which franchises are best positioned to make a competitive offer, with some fans already imagining new team uniforms, city skylines, and stadium chants celebrating a potential arrival. Every rumor, every leak, and every insider tip contributes to a narrative that is simultaneously unpredictable and irresistible, ensuring that the next announcement will dominate the sports conversation and shape the league's landscape for seasons to come. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe and leave a like. Your support helps us bring you the latest updates on the New England Patriots. And of course, drop your thoughts and comments. We love hearing from Patriots fans. The cultural impact of Diggs' potential departure cannot be underestimated. Beyond the tactical and financial implications, the story resonates with fans on a deeply emotional level. Patriots supporters, who have watched him make jaw-dropping catches and clutch plays, are grappling with the possibility of losing a defining figure in the team's identity. Conversely, fans of potential destination teams are daydreaming about the immediate transformation his presence could bring. Sports media, podcasts, and forums are awash in speculation, creating a collective narrative that extends beyond statistics into storytelling, emotion, and anticipation. The rumor encapsulates everything that makes professional sports so compelling: uncertainty, drama, and the ever-present potential for unexpected twists. Analysts note that a move like this would not merely change the Patriots' offense, but could shift the competitive balance across conferences, influencing playoff races, draft strategies, and team philosophies. Fans are emotionally invested, pundits are feverishly theorizing, and the league itself is bracing for the consequences of a move that might redefine a season before it even begins. As the rumor continues to build momentum, the possibilities for Diggs' next chapter are endless. Speculation ranges from joining perennial contenders to shaking up mid-tier franchises, each scenario presenting a unique set of challenges and opportunities. Analysts and insiders offer endless permutations: which coaching staff can best utilize his talents, which quarterback chemistry could elevate both players, and which fan bases are ready to embrace him as the missing piece in a championship puzzle. Meanwhile, Patriots fans must confront the uncertainty, balancing hope that their star remains with the realistic possibility that a new era is beginning. The story has become larger than a single player, encompassing strategy, emotion, finance, and culture, making it a captivating narrative that dominates headlines and conversations alike. Whatever unfolds, the ripple effect will be felt across the NFL as teams, media, and fans collectively anticipate the next twist in one of the most compelling sagas in recent league history. Finally, the anticipation surrounding Stefon Diggs' potential departure captures the essence of modern NFL fandom, a blend of rumor, speculation, and imagination. Every report sparks a chain reaction of analysis, debate, and projection as fans and insiders alike attempt to divine the future in a world where certainty is fleeting and surprises abound. The narrative touches on loyalty, ambition, strategy, and identity, creating a story that transcends statistics and results, resonating on a personal and cultural level. Whether Diggs ultimately stays or leaves, the mere possibility has already reshaped conversations, reshuffled expectations, and ignited passions from coast to coast. In this sense, the rumor itself becomes a spectacle, a story that highlights the drama, unpredictability, and allure of professional football, ensuring that the world will continue watching, speculating, and reacting as the saga unfolds, keeping every fan on the edge of their seat, hungry for the next revelation. That's it for today's update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving fresh and exclusive Patriots news, make sure to subscribe and hit like. We always appreciate hearing your opinions in the comments. See you in the next one, Patriots Nation.